Today, we're going to stop and be thankful. Thankful to the WWE and its wrestlers. They, week in, week out, sacrifice their time, their talent, their bodies even, each and every week for our own entertainment. Thank you. Thank you, WWE. Thank you to the wrestlers. I'm going to name some people, not everybody, because, well, that video would be super long, but maybe I should. Maybe I will. But today, I'm just going to name some people. Definitely people will be left off the list, but, you know, I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. First, we're going to start with the champion. Not Gunther, he sucks right now. But I am thankful for Cody Rhodes. Don't be like, oh, Cody Rhodes' title reign is lame and boring. That's not what this is about. I will criticize Cody when criticism is due, but we gotta praise people also when it is due. And Cody Rhodes, I am so thankful that he treats the championship like a champion. He will literally day in, day out, every single show be the last one out the building because he's busy shaking hands, kissing babies, taking pictures, autographing anything, showing up to weddings if people hold a sign and say, Cody, will you be my best man? Cody Rhodes takes the responsibility of champion very, very serious. The babyface champion should be out there among the people, and Cody Rhodes does it. He is such an old school guy, and I love that we have a champion who will do that. I am just so thankful of this old school mentality of Cody Rhodes just being of the people because he knows that it's the people who made him champion. Next up is Roman Reigns. We cannot thank Roman enough for bringing us out of some really dark times in the WWE. You might not remember, there's this whole narrative now of, oh, I'm just tired of seeing Roman, but no, my friends. If it wasn't for us seeing Roman week in, week out, holding that championship, a stranglehold on TV time, well, I don't know if WWE would be in such a good place right now. In 2020, it sucked, and not just because of that worldwide sickness that had people hoarding toilet paper for some reason, but even before 2020, 2019 was dog crap, 2018 cat crap, 2017, I don't know, mice crap. The crap got bigger each year. Roman Reigns put an end to that. We just saw heel Roman come in and take Jey Uso, bully Jey Uso to the point that we made Jey Uso into a megastar because we wanted to see him beat Roman Reigns. And when he couldn't do it, we were just like, who's going to do it? Week in, week out, we tuned in to see what wrestler was going to topple Roman. And at some point in this mix, as Roman elevated everybody who came against him, and when they left, they were still elevated and went into other storylines. WWE as a whole became elevated. And at some point in 2022, wrestling was just cool again. We don't understand that wrestling was something to kind of hide in the closet in 2019, but in 2024, you can say you like wrestling. You can say it. It might not be so ingrained like in 98 when wrestling was cool during the Attitude Era, but guess what we don't have that 98 had? Beaver Cleaver. Attitude Era, we like to romanticize how great it was, but there was a lot of really bad stuff in the Attitude Era. But you come to 2024 and wrestling, look at the landscape of wrestling. This is the best it's ever been. We're getting quality matches plus quality storylines, long-term story building. They're just not forgetting things. You know, we don't have Vince McMahon just taking a crap on fans just for his own amusement. No, everything means something, and a lot of it has to do with Roman Reigns at the helm. For 4 years, we tuned in to see who would beat Roman Reigns, and at WrestleMania 40, we got to see it. A lot of people want to credit the success of WrestleMania 40 to Cody finishing his story, and I don't discount that, but I will say this, there were two stories at play there. Cody finishing his story and seeing who would end Roman's title reign. Does that make sense? A lot of people just wanted to see Roman lose. What would happen once Roman lose? We got so used to Roman just holding the title, we were like, will he ever lose? And so that's what WrestleMania 40 was about as well. And Cody got lucky and it became parallel. And when I say lucky, lucky is not a bad word, but it is what it is. He got lucky and he coincided with the end of Roman's title reign. And so we can't just say that WrestleMania 40 was solely about Cody finishing his story. No, it was about Roman as well. And from where wrestling was when Roman grabbed the title, grabbed the brass ring, to where wrestling is now, I am just so thankful for Roman Reigns because he spearheaded that, and I firmly believe if not for Roman, we would be in a different different place. Would it be as bad as 2019? No, it'd still be decent, but I don't think it would be as good as it was. Roman and the Bloodline, I really do feel, had a large part into what we're enjoying now. Next, I want to thank you guys, you girls out there. For real, this is not a sales pitch. I am so thankful for each and every one of your views, your clicks, your whatever the case may be, because I'm finally part of a wrestling community in which I get to talk about wrestling, that I can just spout off how I feel, and then other people respond to it, have conversations back and forth. And sometimes the conversations are even, I disagree with you, Wrestle Chop. And I love when you guys call me Chop or Wrestle Chop. My name's Ken, but when you guys call me Chop, I just I don't know, my heart smiles. That you guys feel free to disagree with me. I am so happy that we have a community that can actually say, no, I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion still. And I love that I can do that back and forth with you, that you can feel heard, I can feel heard, we can walk away with a better understanding and still just appreciate and love wrestling. It's not, oh, you like Cody? Well, then you suck. For real, you guys are just so cool. You girls are just so awesome in the comments, the hot takes. I love those hot takes. I can't believe there are 30 minutes worth of hot take videos sometimes, and I want to cut stuff, but I just feel so bad when I have to cut people from a hot take video. You guys take the time and effort to actually write your thoughts out to me. That is mind-boggling to me. I gave up on trying to use my creative talents to, make a living. And yet the way you have responded and encouraged me to do so makes me think I can believe it. So when I give away this belt, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, yes, it's a means to quit my day job and do wrestling full-time, wrestling content, but it's also a means to just say thank you. Because no matter what, if 10,000 subscribers happen and I can't afford to quit my job, which I won't be able to, honestly, it'll take me about 50,000 subscribers in order to make enough money to quit my job. But even at 50,000, 100,000, if I cannot quit my job, I'm still going to do this, because no matter what, I love you guys. I love you girls. You make my day. You make my life better just responding and watching these videos. So I do appreciate you. And that's why I'm giving this belt away at 10,000 subscribers. All you got to do, just legalities here. All you got to do is comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, maybe give a like, thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. We'd get to 10,000. But yeah, no, for real, thank you. Thank you all. Next person I want to be thankful for is Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is a true soldier for the WWE. She is a superstar, main evented WrestleMania, can instantly be put in any women's championship match and be credible. Babyface, just looks good in the ring, outside the ring, holds herself like a champion, respects the business, everything, right? But then she's asked to go into a tag team division, which is completely irrelevant, to raise up a rookie who is probably gonna one day try to take her spot. And what does she do? Does she go on social media? Does she complain about her booking? No. She goes into the women's division. She makes the tag team titles more relevant than both men's tag team titles, and she takes Jade Cargill, give her the confidence that she needs to perform excellent in the WWE. I just am amazed by that kind of commitment and selflessness. Thank you, Jade Cargill, for not getting bitter, for not just being like, oh, woe is me, now I'm in a tag team. No, you took it. You ran with it. And WWE is better because of it and because of Bianca Belair. Next up is Sikoa. I am so thankful for this man. He is a true gem. This dude went from very bland to lame and we got to get rid of to overnight being just funny, amazing, and must-see TV. I am so glad that Solo Sikoa did not give up. I am so thankful that he did not get bitter at the fans who were saying, oh wow, this guy is boring and lame. He did not get bitter at them. What did he do? He probably heard it, because as a wrestler, you can't not hear the criticisms, all right? And I showered some of those criticisms on him even. I said, let's give him time, but at around SummerSlam, I was like, nope, he's done. Let him go, replace him with Jacob. And then suddenly, after Bad Blood, I can't see anybody but Solo being the tribal chief of the new bloodline. It's like, I am just so thankful. Solo Sikoa could have pulled a Ricochet. He could have just got on and started just toasting Twitter trolls and being like, nope, this is you guys. You guys suck, not me. No, Solo didn't do that. He realized he sucked. He changed, he adapted, and now he's awesome. He is so good right now, and I am thankful. I am so thankful that he did not place the blame anywhere else, owned it, became better, and now he is a tribal chief. And speaking of the bloodline, I'm thankful for Jey Uso. Jey Uso has been a treat to watch this year as a single star. Breaking out after 14 years of the tag team division to be a single star is unheard of. And he creates the yeet movement, something that I haven't seen the crowd participate in such a way since the Daniel Bryan yes movement. It's like crazy what Jey Uso's been able to do. And yes, I feel they could have done more with him. What I want to really singularly point out is his Intercontinental win. I was just so thankful that he got it. Yeah, it only lasted like 4 weeks, but you know what? With Triple H's long-term booking, it says something that Triple H even couldn't deny that he had to pause, put everything on pause with Braun Breaker in order to give Jey Uso a title run because the fans cried out for it. I'm thankful that Triple H listened, and I'm thankful that Jey Uso was able to experience that. If you can, go back and watch Jey Uso pinning Braun Breaker. Such a moment. Very, very thankful for Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental title this year. I want to be thankful for the New Day. New Day really hasn't done much this year, but they are on the path to breaking up. And I'm not thankful that they're breaking up, but I do kind of want it at the same time. And I'm thankful that the New Day are going all in on this because last Monday, they had one of the best segments I've ever seen on WWE TV. Kofi and Xavier Woods totally went all in on each other, and they had the most ruthless back and forth insults of all time, from you wasting your opportunity as the king and we got you there and you could never lead because you're too reckless, to, well, you Kofi, you squandered Kofi Mania in 6 seconds to Brock Lesnar. Wow, that was insane. I could not believe the things they were saying, all to further an angle. They were hitting low blow after low blow. It was just like, wow, I cannot wait to see what happens next. And they have to break up after that. How can they survive after that? But it's like, I'm just thankful for the commitment that they have shown us over the last 10 years and the commitment they are putting forth right this second. And as one door closes, the New Day, a new door opens for both Kofi and especially Xavier Woods here. I just want to stop and be thankful for what they did for us. 10 years of memories. And thankful for Big E too. Speaking of putting your body on the line here, Big E literally sacrificed everything, broke his neck, almost died for us. That's the crazy thing about wrestling. On a random episode of SmackDown, it can happen. It can happen in an instant. I'm just thankful for WWE. I'm thankful for that Big E's all right for the most part. Hopefully he comes back to wrestling, but just honestly, just thankful that he's alive and walking on his own 2 feet. Thankful for the New Day, everything they gave us. So, and I'm thankful for this new direction that they're about to go in. Just a very broad New Day thank you. So thankful that I got to see heel Rock. Never thought I would see heel Rock again. Heel Rock in the 98. Corporate Rock, awesome, amazing. Nation of Domination Rock, awesome, amazing. Hollywood Rock in 2002, awesome, amazing. But then, just good guy Rock. Closest we got to any Rock with an edge was when him and John Cena went at it, and that was funny and cool. But for the most part, Rock kind of got soft, lame. I don't know what it is. And I understand, he's trying to make $1 billion out of each movie. He had to be kind of a good guy. But this year, he said screw it and went final boss. Final boss Rock. Never thought I would see the day that The Rock was a heel again. And what an amazing heel he was. And then he went 44 minutes at WrestleMania, night 1 main event. Amazing stuff. I am so thankful that I got to see heel Rock one more time in my life because I never thought I would see it again. And the crazy thing is, I'm going to see it one more time at least, probably at WrestleMania 42. So, I'm going to be eating good because heel Rock is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and I just can't believe I got it. So thankful for heel Final Boss Rock. Next up, I want to thank Jack Perry and the Young Bucks, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have CM Punk. You're like, wait, who are those guys? They're guys in AEW, and they were so unprofessional and such, I don't know, babies? Like, they couldn't spoil brats that when a true professional like CM Punk was trying to protect them or protect the business or just not be unprofessional, that they couldn't handle it and just acted like spoiled children, that CM Punk was like, you know what, forget this, I'm out, I'll go back to WWE, a place that's where I would never go back to because he had the wrestling bug back. He goes back to WWE, and look at the CM Punk we got. This CM Punk that we have right now, I am so thankful for. This CM Punk right now is the true CM Punk that we couldn't have in 2012 because of, I don't know, backstage politics, Vince McMahon. I don't know. Maybe CM Punk just had to grow. Whatever the case may be, this CM Punk right now, we got this awesome trilogy of matches with Drew McIntyre. We have a CM Punk that might go on to eventually lead NXT. We have a CM Punk who is all smiles. We have a CM Punk who was bumped from a main event in Bad Blood, which should have been the main event, the Hell in a Cell. It goes to the first match, and what does CM Punk say about it? Nothing. CM Punk years ago would have cried bloody murder if that had happened, but not this CM Punk. This CM Punk, he sees the big picture. He understands now that where WWE is right now is like in a far better place, and so is CM Punk. I am thankful that CM Punk gets to finish out his career with his head held high. I'm glad that how his first run in WWE ended will not dictate his legacy. I am glad that the AEW fiasco will not dictate his legacy. I am so happy that he has a chance now to just finish his career with his head held high, and we, the fans, are gonna benefit from it. And who knows, hopefully he just stays for the long run. I am so thankful for Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has been on fire throughout 2024. He is just doing the best work of his career, whether it's his facial expressions, his body language, his interviews, his mic time. He's going toe-to-toe with CM Punk on the mic. CM Punk is almost untouchable. His trolling on the internet, this dude has been so good. He's like the workhorse of 2024 in regards to must-see TV. Look at his stuff. If it's not the Bloodline or Cody Rhodes, what's the most interesting thing? You're like, CM Punk. Well, CM Punk had to have a dance partner, and Drew McIntyre hadn't played his role so good. That feud, that was like an 8-month feud, and half of it, they couldn't even wrestle. CM Punk couldn't even get physical, and yet it was the most engaging storyline, and that's because of Drew McIntyre and how Drew McIntyre performed. I am just so thankful that Drew McIntyre is doing the best work of his career, and he is just on fire. I cannot wait to see when he returns in 2024, 25, whatever he's doing. I just know it's going to be great, and I'm thankful for the Drew McIntyre we have right now. Next up is Jacob Fatu. I love Jacob Fatu. He has been pulled back a little, which is understandable. Plus, now that Solo has risen himself up to an actual leader in the Bloodline, it makes sense that Jacob Fatu is not overshadowing everybody. And I like that. I like that because I want everybody to shine. But I am just so thankful that Jacob Fatu, he came in 100 miles an hour. He was so impressive, so awesome, and just like he was a hurricane, a tornado, an earthquake, all wrapped into one. I am thankful for how they presented him. It was jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring when he took out Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, all at once. I could not believe they did that. Never seen a heel debut like that. I mean, those are your 3 top baby faces in the entire company. It was like crazy. I am so thankful that he holds true to kayfabe. When he hurt himself at SmackDown, he still wore a boot out in public because he respects the business. I am so thankful that he knows that at any moment, he can step up into the spotlight, but he's not so afraid that he can back out and let others take the spotlight, whether it be Solo Sikoa or Bronson Reed. Jacob Fatu, this dude, he was in prison for, I don't even want to say, he was in prison for some bad stuff. And I'm just so thankful that he turned his life around. And he is where he is right now. We all deserve second chances. And he's making the most of his second chance. And I'm thankful for Jacob Fatu and his love of Solo Sikoa. And I think that his future is so bright, and I cannot wait. You guys, you girls, you have not seen nothing yet. You see him as this silent enforcer, this force of nature. He can go on the mic too. Wait till you see a microphone get placed in his hand and he has his own feud. And the final person I'm thankful for, even though way more people deserve to be on this list, is Triple H. Triple H, I love you and I'm so thankful for you. Sometimes you frustrate the crap out of me with how you book Chad Gable or how you book Gunther to just be a weakling against Damian Priest, but for the most part, you're awesome. And who knows, with the way that you have long-term story booking, maybe in 2032, we'll see why Chad Gable had to lose his first 3 feuds once he turned heel. But regardless, forget about that. You're amazing, man. You navigated the craziness of Vince's final years. I'm not going to sit here and say that Vince was not a genius, but I will sit here and say that towards the end, Vince was cuckoo. Yeah, you might have had a good idea here and there, but he needed to go. And Triple H, he had to deal with that. And then when Vince is gone, look at where wrestling is now. I said that Roman, he was the face of the company and took the WWE out of the dark ages, but it was Triple H behind the scenes doing it, writing the show, making it happen. Triple H, he doesn't just give up on people. Holy crap, I would have given up on Karrion Kross maybe 6 months into his run. The dude was just not connecting whatsoever, but strangely, suddenly, after 2 years of attempts, here he is connecting. I respect that in Triple H for not giving up on him. Solo Sikoa said earlier, there was a point when I stopped believing in Solo. But Triple H, he kept going. And now look at Solo. He gave Solo the time that he needed to grow into who he needed to be. I'm not saying that we should just never fire someone because, maybe in 10 years, this guy will finally pay off. I am saying that these are examples of being patient. And the storytelling is so much better. I love this long-term storytelling. Sometimes it can be horrible in that it makes Cody Rhodes, his title reign, it doesn't feel like he's ever going to lose the title until it's The Rock. There are bad things. I don't want to sit here and just be blind to all the negatives, but this is a positive video. This is a thankful video, and I am more thankful than not for Triple H. The reason WWE is where it's at right now is because of how the company is behind the scenes. You can have days off now. You request holidays off. You're not just on TV all the time. The storytelling makes sense. They're not going to just push, stop anymore. Maybe Chad Gable, but everybody else, it's everything makes sense. It's an actual cohesive story from beginning to end, and I love it. I love the opportunities for wrestlers. I love that you have new wrestlers getting opportunities like Braun Breaker. I love that you're giving second chances to people like Bronson Reed. I love that you're taking veterans like the New Day and giving them into a story, because make no mistake about it, while the New Day storyline isn't in your face, it's one of the most interesting stories going in WWE right now. And people are low-key very interested to see where it's going to go. And Triple H, thank you. Thank you. Everybody on this list that I thanked can be boiled down to you. Honestly, you entrusted Cody with the title. You entrusted Roman with all of his airtime. You brought back CM Punk. You asked Bianca to go to the tag division. You did this. You did that. You brought Jacob Fatu. You're Triple H, you're amazing. Kudos, man. Kudos. I am thankful for you running the WWE right now, and I'm so afraid of what happens when you go away, and I don't want to think it. Please, Triple H, make sure you have a successor in mind and start training him now, because I could not see how WWE would be without you, because you are so integral with how this new era is, and I just, mwah. And as Jacob Fatu would say, I love you, Triple H. And to you, my subscribers of this channel, I love you too. Please, please, please comment below who you feel that you are most thankful for and why you are thankful for them. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching the channel, for engaging in the channel, for helping me grow, encouraging me to continue on my path, to follow my dream. I love each and every one of you. I am thankful for each and every one of you, and I hope you guys, you girls, you all have great days, years, many, many years ahead of you. Make them all be great. See you later.